Hi everybody. Let's take a look at the third type of trigonometry question you would get when we're looking at right angle triangles. So this type of question is going to ask you to write the trig ratios as a fraction in lowest terms given a diagram. Now this question might also ask you to write the answer as a decimal and round, so we'll take a look at how to do that as well. So for the first column there, we're going to be looking at angle, we can see angle A. So in my diagram, I'm going to sort of circle A so that I know I'm doing everything relative to that. And then I'm going to label my triangle relative to angle A. So the 15 centimeters is opposite, 8 centimeters is adjacent, and the hypotenuse is 17 centimeters. So now when I look at my ratios here, sine, right, remember SOHCAHTOA. This helps us remember the trig ratios. Okay, so SOHCAHTOA. I can see sine is going to be opposite over hypotenuse. So I look at my diagram, I'm going to have 15 over 17. Okay, now if you wanted to write that as a decimal, you would just in your calculator do 15 divided by 17. If I look at the cosine of angle A, that's going to be adjacent over hypotenuse. So I'm going to do 8 over 17 for that ratio. And then the final one for tan, I'm going to do opposite over adjacent, which is going to be 15 over 8. Okay. Now, in the second column, they're looking at finding the trig ratios for angle C. So whenever we're looking at a different angle, we're going to have to relabel our sides. So I'm going to circle angle C so that I know that that's the angle I'm focusing on. And so that means 8 is going to be opposite angle C. The 15 centimeters is going to be adjacent, and the hypotenuse will stay the same at 17. Okay, and then we just do the same thing that we did in the first column. So sine is going to be opposite over a hypotenuse, so that will be 8 over 17. For cosine, we're going to do adjacent over hypotenuse, so that's going to be 15 over 17. And tan is going to be opposite over adjacent, which is 8 over 15. And again, if the question asked you to write it as a decimal,